When you give God what's little, He releases what's limitless. Elijah and the widow, the God of unlimited supply. A miracle of endless oil during famine. There are moments in life when everything around you feels like it's drying up. The opportunities, the strength, the resources, even the hope. You look at what you have left and think, this can't possibly be enough. That's exactly where the widow of Zarephath was. The land was in famine. The sky was shut. There was no rain, no food, no hope. Her oil was almost gone. Her flour was almost finished. Her faith was almost empty. And yet, God sent Elijah to her house. God could have sent Elijah to a wealthy family, someone with barns full of grain, someone who had storage, savings, and security. But He sent the prophet to a widow with nothing. Because hear this, God often begins miracles in places that look like they have the least to offer. When Elijah arrived, he asked her for water. She gave it. Then he asked for bread. And that's when her heart broke open. She said, I have not a cake, only a handful of meal and a little oil. Just enough for me and my son. And after that, we will die. Have you ever been there? Where your only feels like the end of your story. But God had a different plan. Elijah replied with 3 words that still echo through generations. Fear not, because fear shuts the door to miracles, but obedience opens the windows of heaven. Elijah said, make mine first. Not because he needed food, but because God needed her faith. And when she obeyed in the middle of lack, when she gave from a place of emptiness, when she trusted God with her only, the miracle was activated. Day after day, she went back to the jar, and the flour was still there. Day after day, she looked at the oil, and it refused to run dry. It didn't overflow in one dramatic moment. It sustained her daily. Some miracles aren't sudden explosions. They are consistent provisions. Some miracles don't appear all at once. They appear every time you reach in. God kept filling what she kept using. God kept supplying what she kept surrendering. And that is the message today. God does not multiply what you hold back. He multiplies what you release. The widow thought she had 1 meal left, but God saw an entire season of provision. She thought it was her last, but God called it her beginning. Where she saw not enough, God saw unlimited supply. And for you, the place where you feel empty is the place God is getting ready to pour. Your little is about to reveal God's greatness. Your surrender is about to release His supply. Your obedience is about to unlock overflow. You may be in a famine season, but you serve a fountain God. A God who never runs out. A God who sustains. A God who multiplies. A God who provides. A God who meets you in the middle of your lack and says, give me what's left, and watch what I can do with it. So today, take that step of faith. Give God what you have. Trust Him in the place that looks empty. And prepare to see oil where you expected nothing. Because the God of Elijah, the God of the widow, is the God of unlimited supply. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. Supporting verse 1 Kings 17:14, KJV, the barrel of meal shall not waste, neither shall the cruse of oil fail.